Hey, we'll see how long it goes. We'll see how long I can jibber jabber today. Been having fun doing these. Like I've been saying, it's just been great to get my brain working. That's what I feel like. Been getting my brain working. I've been reading. There have been a lot of different things popping up that are interesting, and I've been able to play with my kids more than ever too. That's what's cool. I've been really busy getting stuff done, but we've also been playing a lot, so that's great. I've been reading through another article from the Consilience Project. This one's called Help Wanted on the Nature of Educational Crises. So I'll just mention that briefly. Society's in a crisis, so of course education's in a crisis right along with it. I've been going through my own kind of personal crisis, and I think that the waver between feeling really crummy, really low, and then getting back to what I need to do, that time has shortened a lot. I used to be somebody to get so caught up and I would just quit or not turn in the assignment, and now I'm getting stuff done. But I am trying to keep my news intake to a minimum. I've been always interested in what's going on in the world and inundated with it at times, and let myself get really caught up in it. So I'm trying to read some old books and be outside and play with the dog and be in the kitchen all day cooking. And I have a lot more work to do, but I think it's going well. I'm feeling really good, feeling really positive. I'm finally learning how to be honest with myself. That's been the really hard part for me for many years. I've wanted to please everybody. I've wanted to see the best in things. And sometimes you just have to face the facts that things aren't great, but that's okay. I wonder about this idea that these whether it be books or films or media in general, I've been thinking about the idea that we avoid the bad news, but sometimes you're living in it. So sometimes you do have to live the bad news. You have to live through the bad news. And so I don't want to live in fairy tale wonderland. But I don't want to be scared all the time. So what do we do? This Consilience project is really intriguing. I need to read all of their articles a few times and then go through the footnotes, because there are a number of footnotes um, to provide further background for what they're talking about. Most of the articles there, they just title them written by the Consilience Project. There's no authors named, which in a way, they can do what they want. They're the publishers. I wish I did know who was writing these, because I'd like to read more of their stuff. But the messages seem to hold up well. So again, that's what they allude to in explaining what bad faith and good faith communication is about. So I'm going to continue to deep dive that, so that one, I can know what I'm talking about. Two, use these tools for my own benefit, but primarily for the benefit of others, because I think traditionally that's what the women have done in the communities, is they're training the younger generation. And this new article I'm reading, called Help Wanted on the Nature of Educational Crises, from the Consilience Project, they published this back in June 2021. And it goes into, what we're suffering through now. The people that know the code for the systems that are the backbone for our industries, those people are getting old, they're retiring, and the younger people aren't learning those skills. So as the society's in a transition, so is our educational system. And I decided, along with my husband, and thank goodness he trusts me, because I've been stewing over this for months now, but I just want to be able to raise my children and be with them and teach them some of these values that our education system, it wasn't even designed to teach children values, and it can't possibly handle the support that they require to get through this moment. So yeah, I'm exploring opportunities for myself and for my children, my nieces and nephews, which I'm fortunate to live close to. So yeah, we're working out a curriculum for these kids that we're lucky enough to be raising together, close to their grandparents and close to their cousins. So yeah, it's a really exciting time. It's hi Sophia, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting. I'm just rambling on a little bit about education, and I just have never been so excited. I know that I'm really excited about what I'm doing, because I think, oh, great, I have 10 minutes. I get to read this book. And I'm walking around with a book in my hands, and I'm taking notes. So it's a really exciting time. But I don't know. I didn't really have much of a script today, or a format. I read my thank you, Sophia. Thanks for being here. I read that article today, just as a straight read through. So that's just about 15 minutes long. And I may get into reading some more articles uh, in that format from the Consilience Project because their language is challenging. And I think it's been good for me to practice reading those words as fast as I can. Um, but I also want to keep some of these conversations more um, like face to face. I think that's really nice. Today was really fun because I just got to hang out with the kids. It was 60 degrees today, and so we were working in the garden, and it's going to get cold again in a few more days. But um, yeah, it was really, really nice. And I have a bunch of dust in my eyes, but it was a really good day. And I'm just looking forward to sharing more of my thoughts, getting them more coherent, um, and yeah, exploring more topics with you. So, Sophia, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for just the words of encouragement. It means everything. And with that, I will say goodnight, but thank you, thank you. Thanks for checking out my videos and have a great night.